Let me take you to Kumasi now, and you recall we brought you that story. Assistant Headmaster of Ejisu SHTS, Albert Kofi, has pleaded not guilty to charges of unlawful detention, assault, and exposing students to harm. One of two students who were locked in his office has pleaded guilty with explanation to stealing property belonging to the school. The two are currently before the Jabin Circuit Court, and Law FM's Erastus Donko joins us via Zoom with more on this. Erastus, you have been to court today. What more can you report from the court on this particular case?
We are in front of the Jabin Circuit Court, presided over by Veronique Praba Tete, her ladyship, and the case proceedings just ended. And we had appearing before her today one of the two students who were alleged to have stolen the school's stabilizer, leading to their lockup in the assistant headmaster's office. And we had Gajisbeg Asameti, the other student who was locked up. He faced charges of conspiracy to commit crime, which he pleaded guilty with explanation. And then unlawful entry, he pleaded not guilty. And stealing, he pleaded guilty and was convicted to spend a day in jail, plus pay a fine of 1,200 Ghana cedis and sign a bond of good behavior for 12 months. Now, the other person who appeared before her today in this particular issue is Apia Albert Kofi, who is the assistant headmaster of the school. Now, he faced charges of assault, unlawful imprisonment, abetment to commit crime, to which attempted suicide, that he aided them to put a harmful substance in his office and lock them up in there. And so by so doing, he aided them to commit suicide. He pleaded not guilty to all the charges and has been granted a 5,000 Ghana cedi bail with one surety. I must say the other student was not in court. His father, a medical report from the Ejisu Hospital indicating that he has been admitted again to hospital. His case has been adjourned to next month.
All right, Erastus, in the case of the student who has been convicted, are you able to verify his age and whether or not he's been taken to a Bostal Institute or to the regular prisons? Can you help us understand that?
Well, yes, that is what the judge said. He has been taken to proper custody, and he's to spend just a day in there. And his other colleague who faces attempted suicide will be brought to court at a later date when he's okay and fit to stand a trial.
Tell us about his demeanor. How did he receive this sentencing, and what can you tell us about the atmosphere in court today?
Well, I must say that Gajisbeg Asameti, the 18-year-old student, was totally confused, and you could see the tension on his face as he stood before the judge. He came with no lawyer. Standing right behind him in the dock was the assistant headmaster, who was also facing the court on other charges. And so you could see from his demeanor that he was very confused. And when he pleaded not guilty to the charge of conspiracy to commit crime, his explanation was that they did not attempt to steal the item and that they were just holding on to it to deliver the item to the school authorities. And so they had no intention of stealing the item. It was then that the judge herself...
All right, that's my colleague Erastus Donko there, bringing us some live updates on the case at Ejisu SHTS. The student involved, one of them has been convicted, and the headmaster also charged and has been granted a 5,000 cedi bail. We'll be following up on the other cases for you right